Hello, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Talking Stocks After the Close with Dr. J. Spike and Arjun, coming to you coast to coast and around the globe. And today was a really strong day for the bulls in this topsy-turvy market. So we'll hash it all out. We'll look at the charts, SPY, IWM, Apple, Amazon, whatever, CRISPR. A lot of big movers today. CTIC was a huge mover. So we'll take a look. Zeisman, happy CTIC day, says Zeisman.
Yeah, wow. It refuses to pull back.
Yeah, I'm very happy with its performance.
It's going to $5.40 and then to $10.
Wow. Yeah.
I do think so. I've been buying a little bit on every pullback, so I'm happy.
So far, that's been a great strategy because it only
remember Heath. What's his name? Heath Cobb. He asked me in one show, what pullback am I looking for to enter CTIC? CTIC. It was the end of the show.
Yeah.
I said any pullback.
Yeah. Just get in.
Any pullback.
It has a gap that it needs to fill up to 493.
Yeah. Well, we'll look at the chart.
Yeah.
Evidently, you're looking at it already.
Yeah, I'm already looking. I'm cheating.
Marco is a happy camper today.
Yeah, congrats, CTIC people. Hopefully just the beginning.
We have to do MBOT for indubitably.
Yeah, we promised that.
Mark, oil is down and the markets are up. The world is correct.
Right.
The world is not flat. The world is round.
Wall Street.
Yeah, I added some SEO.
Rego Marco, hi from Switzerland, right?
Yep.
Hi from
Indeed.
IKT. I know that. Okay, well, we'll check that out. Sava.
Holding with
I
all
love
of them.
them.
My thoughts Sava is, as I said the other day, scoop it all up at around 35 to 37. Great place to scoop them up.
I think Sava has bottomed.
Sava looks like one of the really good biotechs to own.
Hey, come on.
CTIC absolutely has been my best performer over the last week. And CRISPR has done very well over the last 3 or 4 market days.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So I'm very happy with the performance of both of them.
I'm happy to see the elbow recovery.
Also happy with the performance of BCRX. And today I like the performance of the XPI. It gives me a little hope that maybe biotech has bottomed. So take a look at XPI if we have time in 30 minutes. Hey, Kamal, how you doing?
I'm good.
Today is a better day, right?
Much better day.
Yeah. And Marco remarks that Albo is having a very good week.
Yeah, when it dipped hard, I was saying sell the $30 puts, and they're now out of the money. Sounds great.
Well, you've had really good timing with Albo. In fact, you've had really good timing with everything you're touching, I think. So I'm not arguing with the young man in the lower right side of the screen.
I'll be wrong eventually.
No.
Yeah, I like Albo. Albo looks good.
When you write like 10 days in a row, it makes me take my hat off to you. You deserve some acknowledgement.
Yeah,
I just have too much time on my hands to look at all this stuff.
Well, as long as you're making money, that's all.
Yeah, it's been good recently. Hopefully it continues.
So any real reason why the market rebounded today? I mean, I'm not complaining. I just wanted to.
Well, the war is over. You didn't hear?
No, I think it was a technical
You
bounce.
didn't get the
I'm gonna look
memo.
Yeah.
You didn't get the memo.
So
Yeah,
I read something on the news that this guy Zelensky is no longer interested in becoming part of NATO, and he's looking to negotiate or figure out a peaceful solution.
Well, I think that
So he can spend the rest of his life being a buffer country.
Bennett is brokering the whole thing, and I think there might be a solution yet. Given the lands that they Russian-speaking lands, part of
They're all
Ukraine.
speaking land. That's the problem.
What's that? What? It's all Russian-speaking now. There's a couple.
Much. I mean, that's what Stalin did when Stalin did what he did.
How many
Stalinization. He
million?
just moved everybody back and forth.
Stalin, I think Stalin killed 4 million Ukrainians. Was that right?
And he moved a bunch of Russians into Ukraine, moved a bunch of Ukrainians into Russia to sort of make it more integrated. And so now what are you going to do?
Yeah. This guy wants to rival
Like
Stalin.
the Kurds in Syria.
All right, enough geopolitical talk. Let's get right down to the charts.
Chart.
Well, one thing does have
As they
something.
say, it's all baked into the charts.
Yeah.
Right, it's baked into the charts.
We don't know what happens in the world. We just look at lines on a chart.
Yeah.
Right. Does he do technical analysis or window office, so he finds out more about the world, and then what does he do? He takes all those charts, places them on the window.
All right, so this was quite a spectacular day with the S&P up 107 points, 2.57%. The Dow had been about 800, closed up 650, 2%. The NASDAQ up 459 or 3.59%. And the Russell up 2.71%, 53 points. What else? Crude oil was down 10% to 110. Very nice fall for crude. I think it's because Iraq and UAE are talking about increasing production.
That is part of it. Yeah.
Gold is down a whopping 2.27%, back under 2,000. Silver never really participated as much as gold, but it's participating on the downside, down 3.23%. And what else have we got? The Euro US dollar is had a big move today, 1.5%.
Yeah.
And the 10-year had a very big move, up 4%. Its yield is now 1.94. It wasn't 1.76 in about a week ago, something like that.
Yes.
It's moving like crazy, the 10-year. Up and down. It's dizzying. Bitcoin is another one that's movements are phenomenal. Every day, 10% moves.
Yeah. Nice move.
Today's move was 8.5. I think it had been even higher. And I think that largely due to Biden signing an executive order regulating the cryptos, or calling for a committee to regulate it.
Every time I think it's decoupling from the S&P, it just goes back and joins the S&P. So I decided I have no idea what Bitcoin's doing.
Well, yeah, I have an idea. I have an idea that it's going to make new highs this year. So I'm very happy with being an investor.
Yeah, I am bullish long-term Bitcoin. Agreed.
The FTSE 3.25%. What a comeback there! But the Nikkei did not participate. All right. Spiders up 2.66%. Take a look at them. Back up above that magic 4.25 that we're talking about.
It was a nice move today.
And unexpected for you, you were looking for a move to the 410 level.
No, I wasn't expecting it immediately. I think, yeah, I'm still bearish. Obviously, I think
You think we retest this bottom?
Yeah, I think we'll make a new low in the next 7 trading days. That's my guess. But I think that The 432 level, that's going to be real tough. The high from, I think, 2 days ago, that'll be tough. That's my guess.
I still say that we're in a trading range on the S&P, and it's between where I drew the line here at about 458 to the lows of 410. I know that's a big trading range, but that's the way I see it. I think it's going to be a while before we break out of this trading range in either direction. But I think by the end of the year, certainly we'll make new highs above 480. Probably above 500.
So what's your reasoning behind that? I mean, that makes me feel at ease that we're gonna hit new highs by end of the year.
One of my reasons is because there's been so much pessimism. As a pure contrarian, I like the market, and there's other reasons as well.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see a new high in 2024.
Oh, you're very bearish. I'm
maybe 2023, but I just don't see it this year.
We have not entered a bear market. I think what we have instead is an A, B, C correction, which could take us a little lower it could take us lower before we come back.
Mm.
But even if it does, I'm still bullish. It's going to make me bearish. I'm not
So, Professor Spike, what do you think? What's your take on this? Like this year, not 2023 or 2024.
Long term, I'm agreeing with Dr. J, but I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. I think we, assuming we get some sort of stasis in terms of Russia, I think it'll be starting spring. It'll get nice. It'll start getting nicer.
I think we're going to go down to that 100-week, 340. That's my guess, within 18 months.
Wow, okay. So you're
or
more
within
long-term.
15 months. Yeah. I think we're going to go back to where it was right before the COVID dip, and then we can think about going up.
This is where we
Before the COVID dip, I gotcha. That's a good spot.
A full retrace to the lows of the COVID dip would take us all the way down here.
Yeah,
that's a little less likely. I'm talking black line.
Around there, yeah, right around there.
Yeah, I'm talking 340, 350.
Right after the recovery, right about there.
That's my prediction. I think we're going there.
That's like a market
where we were before the COVID dip.
Yeah, I just think we need to go there before we can make
340 area.
What you should do is give a little bit of inherent growth or an underlying growth. Just a bit higher than that.
Sure. Call it 350, 360, whatever you want.
You have a peak up here. You might look at that.
Right.
358.
Because if you look at the trajectory line, independent of COVID, there was sort of a trajectory up.
Yeah. I mean, it's just a guess. Look, I mean, the thing I'm more confident in is that we make a new low within a month. But yeah, I mean, beyond once it gets to that red line, then we'll see.
I'm still predicting that if we go down, it's going to stop. It'll fill this gap and turn around. This gap is at 400. Is it 400? The gap is at 400.
Yeah, I guess I'll say go show me the red line, go to 392, and then from there I'll be neutral again, and I'll just play level by level.
You're looking at the 100.
Yeah.
Start investing again. Maybe not gambling, but at least investing.
Yeah, maybe I'll start scaling into longs
I'm erasing the really low lines that we drew in.
Yeah, those aren't going to be relevant for a while. But I think that red line might be relevant quicker than you think. That's my prediction.
391.
Yeah. And I'm calling that within a month, 392. That's my guess.
380 will be an even 100 points and 20% which should put us into bear market territory.
Yeah.
Right.
Because like on days like today, in my opinion, you just need to see more buy volume. It's still declining volumes. And so I just think that the short-term bull thesis is
The bottom line that I drew would put us into bear market territory.
Right.
yeah. So I think we're going to get near that line. We'll see a big bounce. And then what's really going to be the test from there is what happens at 420. Does the market reject 420 when that's the top, or does it go past it? Because that's always been a really key pivot level for me, that 420. I think it matters a lot.
I think the 425 area is a very key level, the one we're testing now.
Yeah, they're both important. The 420, I think, I've just seen a lot of evidence that that's a pivot.
Well, you got to like today's candle. You got to like it a lot, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, good candle.
That's the weekly. So let me go back to the daily.
Yeah, the daily, what you want to see is you want to see a higher. You got to get back up to that 440 level and then test the 200. And then if you can break that, I'm bullish.
Yeah, you break the 440, your business.
I'm bullish above that high.
Yeah, you want to break the 200 up here at 445.
That's where you can. I'll just throw out everything I said, and I'm like, yep, new highs.
Yeah. All right. So the bottom line is we don't know, but the chart will answer the questions. Right now, what we know is trading range. Here's what we know for sure: trading range 410 to 458 or 460. Call it 460.
Yep.
Trading range 410 to 460. That we know for sure. After that, we don't know. We don't know.
Sure.
We don't know for sure. You
Sounds
might
good.
say I favor the bear case or I favor the bull case, but the bottom line is we don't know.
Yep. And today is, I think, a perfect 50-50 argument where you could buy both sides. I don't know.
And in fact, it's been a yo-yo market. Every time it goes up significantly, it comes back down, almost retraces the whole thing, like it did on this big green candle. It retraced 3/4 of it. So maybe the thing to do is to play these swings both directions for the time being. For the time being, between 410 and 440. But I think that you can include up to 460 as being part of the trading range.
Yeah.
If you want to narrow the trading range, you can narrow it to like let's say 410 to 440.
That's what I would prefer to. Yeah, I think 460 are going to be waiting a while. So yeah, 410 to 440.
Bitcoin had a really strong day.
Yep.
Yeah.
Big green candle. Thank you, Joe Biden. Not sure what that order meant, but the crypto people liked it.
Yeah.
Well, probably he wants to collect taxes,
Well, you have to at least identify what tax events are.
Right.
Right.
I think he was just softer on it than people might have expected.
Yeah, he's talking about the pros and cons, investigating the benefits and the risks.
Yeah, it's
There are benefits to it.
That's a good resistance there.
Yeah, 45,624 on Bitcoin.
yeah, the only problem I have with this chart, I'm bullish Bitcoin, don't get me wrong. I don't like that it stopped at the top of that red candle from like 4 days ago. I want that high, that I think it's 42479. I want that to be taken out.
Well, it's just one day,
Yeah, understood. But I'm just saying, once that's taken out, I think we can make higher highs. Like we can go past 45,000.
Yeah, I mean, it probably will get a little pullback tomorrow in Bitcoin.
Yeah, you want to see it base
If you look at this pennant I drew, you're looking at the end of March before a breakout.
Yeah. And I think it could. I'm much more bullish Bitcoin than I am the rest of the market. Yeah.
We have a couple of peaks that are interesting. 45,000 area is one of them.
Yeah.
But I think the trading range is quite big on Bitcoin. So.
Yep.
Yeah, I really like the higher lows. There's a lot to like here, but you got to take that level out and then let's see what happens.
The second biggest traded crypto is Ethereum, and that's also, had a nice day today. Not quite as good, but nice day. You got a series of higher lows, 3 higher lows already. We want to break the lower lows, so we want to go above 29.72 here. Then you can start getting a little excited about the Ethereum. Let's say 3,000. You want to break the 3,000 level.
Similar chart to Bitcoin, slightly different. Yeah.
Yeah. At least let's break this series of lower highs. We have
If anything, it looks slightly weaker than Bitcoin, but similar. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
But I like it. I like both. A little bit of both.
But let's do 1 or 2 more global indices. You were ranking on the XBI the other day. Kind of we all were. But the XBI has a little life. Kamal, you reassured me. You said it's not going to zero, the XBI.
But yeah.
It proves that Kamal is right. It's not going to zero. It took out the high from this big green candle of 89.17. I think it took that out.
Oh, it did?
No, it did not. Close.
Yeah. So this is still a little tricky.
You want that high broken.
Yeah, you really need it broken because it can easily just come back down and test that low.
Yeah, we also found, well, it's really a double bottom though in here right now. This low is a double low. 81.
Oh, I didn't see that. Oh yeah.
81.71 and 81.94. We have a double low put in.
Yeah, that's a pretty good sign actually.
So just maybe we finally bottomed. Again, we want to make some new highs, higher. Okay, let's get a higher high. And to do that, we got to get.
Probably going to be a very good sign for the market.
Yeah, we want to break 91, and then of course the big break above 100, and it's off to the races.
I think the market right now is spooked because of oil prices and the fact that some oil production countries are increasing their production. This should alleviate some of the pressure.
Yes, 80 to 100 is the trading range on XBI. 80 to 100.
Did I tell you that I was born in UAE?
Were you? Oh, okay. So did you got anybody to call to find out what they?
I'm in opposition, just so you know.
Yeah, I figured as much.
All right. Okay, so there we have it. Let's take a look at the star performer, one of the star performers in the biotech arena for the last week. CTIC could not make a higher high than 456 today. It matched it. So, it would have been better if it made a higher high, but
Yeah.
you take what you get. And what we got is a double high, a target to take out.
I think I'm willing to add at like 420, 425.
It looks like this area here at $4.03 is very good, but likely very good support.
Yeah, I'd be willing to add a little higher than that.
Yeah. I've been adding, like I said, every pullback I buy a little.
Yeah, and there's a gap at 493 that I saw needs to fill. So that's going to be interesting. It's from way back.
What about the weekly? What does that tell you? Nothing.
If you zoom back out, you can see 493. It's like, yeah, back on that left side. Yeah, the low from the green.
538.
Yeah, there's a gap though there. Yeah.
I see the gap. At 520 is the gap.
493 is the low from that day.
Yeah, but I always look at the close. That would be 520. So if you're talking about a gap fill, you're talking about 520. It must have been on a Monday that it gapped down, because
Yep.
look, it's like it's showing on the weekly.
Yeah, I think the volume that we saw suggests this is going to go much higher.
I drew the low for you, but 520 would be the gap fill.
Yeah, I'm expecting that to fill and then that's to keep running.
How many of us own this one besides me?
I have a little,
Okay.
but not enough.
I used to have a lot, but I sold it a long time ago.
I used to doesn't count.
Yes.
I have enough that if it
When we were
doubles,
talking
I
about-
can.
I think
have a nice
I
dinner.
think I used to own every 4-letter symbol on the board.
I'll be so sure.
It's
You
just
know,
that
you
I
know
don't have
that-
that patience, man. I don't have the patience you have, Dr. J.
I don't have patience, that much patience either. I mean, I sell them and I buy them back.
Dr. J knows that 26 to 4th is a very big number.
CRISPR
So he's
is
joking.
showing a little life. You don't see it so much on the weekly, more on the daily.
It's a nice candle today.
Yeah.
Falling through.
Of course, he wanted to break through that 50. It found resistance at the 50. The 50-day being at 63.59. Its high today was 63.19. So you wanted to push through. And probably you want to look at this level up here. Let me throw that in. CRISPR had been in a long downtrend, a very long. But that's why I love a candle like this engulfing candle on 224. After a very long downturn, a big engulfing could be just what the doctor ordered. But so far,
Any new catalysts in the next few months?
I don't think so. There was a negative catalyst. They lost a patent suit, but that didn't dampen its price movement at all, which is a good sign. Move up on negative news. So I see $75 as a key level, and before that, it looks up. It looks like we're looking at about $68, which is achievable. Want to break through $68.75, and of course, the big obstacle up here at about $83, and after that it'll go back to trading over 100. I don't say tomorrow. I'm looking at a 12-month target of 100 plus on CRISPR.
Yeah, I'd be looking to add around 60, 59 or 60.
Want to add midway through that candle, maybe.
Yeah.
$58, something like that.
Yeah. Seems like a reasonable place to buy a little.
If it drops down, it probably will, because it's extremely volatile.
Yeah.
So, Dr. J, any reason why Amazon shot up like a couple hundred points after market?
What shot up? Amazon?
Amazon, yes.
Let's do Amazon.
It went up 238 points.
Wow.
After market.
I'm not complaining. I'm very happy actually, but I just wanted.
I'm very
And,
unhappy.
20 to 1
I'm
split.
very unhappy because I put in an order at the low 2,700 and didn't get it.
Oh, I think they just announced a stock split 20 to 1.
Wow.
Yeah. And I think they're going to be buying back because I remember they said they wanted to do a share buyback.
I said that they'd announced that 20 to 1. I called 20 to 1, but I said
Did
I
you call
thought
20 to 1?
Yeah,
thought-
they're buying
Almost
back.
3-1.
I think you said 40 to 1, but
said
they're doing a
20 to
10
1.
billion share buyback.
I know what I said. I said 20 to 1 when it gets to 4,000.
Oh, that's where I got the 40 from, the 4,000.
Yeah, I didn't think it would happen now. That's
Well,
surprising.
cool. Now I can sell puts on it in my retirement account because it's not so expensive.
Good thing I just bought one share of this afternoon.
Because now what's it going to be?
All my leftover cash. I actually did the right thing.
So it'll be like 140 a share, 150 a
I
share.
can't believe I was wrong. I thought they would wait for 4,000.
Well, it's gonna be 150 a share now, which is a much more digestible.
I told Spike 200 a share after the 20 to 1 split.
Right.
So you're
Yeah.
making a liar out of me, guys.
Well, you're a half right, half wrong. It's better than most people.
Half right. I had the number right, 20 to 1, but I had the timing a
So
little.
there it is, $3,000. It'll stop there, 150 a share. Good job.
Top of nowhere.
I think it'll
Not
go
after I bought.
with this split. It'll go to new highs. It'll never
I hope
look
so.
back. Never look back. $150 a share, people can afford to own it finally.
Right.
Great move, board of directors, great move. So under Jeff, it never happened, but now it finally happened. I was waiting for this split for a long time.
Mhm. Good news. I'm happy.
Yeah, same. Now I can finally own this.
Yeah.
Man, instead of buying them one at a time.
Well, because I just wanted 100 shares of it, and I couldn't get that when it was 2 whatever.
Right.
Beautiful, beautiful. This makes my day, this move. Very nice. Very nice. I tweeted out a bunch of things. I'd like to honor them, but running under time constraints, so
Yeah, we're at a half hour, actually.
I can't honor all my commitments. MBOT or FOSL, people have requests. Good, we're on every day. We can try to do them tomorrow.
Manana.
We'll try to do Eyes on the Money. How you doing? Evergreen, how you doing? We should do it during trading hours live stream. Maybe.
Well, they like to see you buying stocks live.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what you
Maybe.
stop watching.
All right. So thanks for showing up, Abdullah, Evergreen, Eyes on the Money.
Thank you all.
Joda, Marco, and a whole bunch of people. See you all tomorrow. Happy trading, and better days are going to continue to occur.
Better days